Hello everyone, it's Denise at Something Beautiful Handcrafts, and this is my unboxing video. I made the video yesterday when the doll arrived in the mail, but I was wearing the lapel mic and it messed up the audio. So what I'm going to do is play the video, the part where I actually take the doll out of the box, and then I'll play the other video picture in picture and do a voiceover for it. That way I can still kind of have the feel of the unboxing video. Say hi, Jewel. Hi everybody, this is Denise at Something Beautiful Handcrafts. And yesterday my very first American Girl doll from the American Girl doll store, brand new, came in the mail. So I did an unboxing video. See, people seem to love unboxing videos. And when I played it back, the audio was really bad, and the lighting wasn't all that great either. So I figured what happened is the microphone, as I was trying to lean over top of the doll, the sound got muffled, and it pretty much sounds like I'm on the other side of a glass. So here's what I did. I put the doll back in the box, and I'm going to start from the beginning. What I am going to do is put the picture in picture of that video at the bottom of the screen so that you can see the actual unboxing, and I'll walk through this video and pretty much tell you what it says. So here we go. If you've seen my dolls that I want video or the all my dolls video, then you know that there are 3 particular dolls that I'm looking for in order to complete all of the face molds. I need a Nanea, a Joss, and a number 4. So only 2 of those dolls are available at the American Girl doll store. So I got Joss. And the reason I got Joss over Nanea, of course, is because being the 2020 Girl of the Year, she's going to be retired soon. So I figured I better go ahead and get her. Nanea will probably be around for a while. Now, I've been told it's possible to get the dolls of the year, the older dolls, at Costco's during the holiday season, but I don't have a Costco's anywhere near me, and I don't have a Costco's membership. So I didn't really want to wait because I expect for the price of Joss to go up in the next coming years, right after she's retired, new in box or whatever, she's gonna kind of go up a bit. So I didn't want to have to pay, any extra money over that when I can just go ahead and get her from the store. And then, like I said, I haven't really had the new doll experience. I love planes. Anyway, I haven't had the new doll experience, so I figured it was a good idea to go ahead and get her new. I did try eBay and all that kind of stuff, but all right, so here's the deal. I'm not really into Girl of the Year dolls. Funny though, because that's how I started in American Girl, as I saw the Krista Girl of the Year and showed the video to my classroom, my 3rd grade classroom at the time. But she has a unique face mold, and I'm definitely into collecting unique face molds. So, cut the box open. It was great. There weren't any packing peanuts, and I've seen other videos where there have been packing peanuts in the Joss dolls, and I think people complain about it. I don't know. So, this box right here exactly fits the doll. There is no wiggle room, so there's no need for packing peanuts. So I don't know if there was some kind of environmental concerns and American Girl decided to skip the packing peanuts, or if they downsized the size of the boxes for economic reasons, and now they don't really need the packing peanuts. So she's not loose in the box or anything like that. Or maybe if I had ordered accessories and they needed more space, then I would have got a bigger box of packing peanuts. Don't know. I'd be curious to know. All right, so when I opened the box, there was the catalog as usual. And it's the Halloween catalog. I'm not a Halloween person. so that wasn't really of any interest. And there's the dolls for Christmas. If they're not unique molds, I won't be buying any of them, because basically what's special about them are their outfits. And as you know, I make my own outfits, so it'd have to be something super special in order for me to make it. Okay, so also included in the box is this card for the hearing aid to show you how to put it in. Some type of Shutterfly free photo book thing. And then the invite to the American Girl Doll Hospital. And unless something goes drastically wrong and I have to completely replace a head, like it's melted or something, we know I'm not going to need the services of the American Girl Doll Hospital. But that's cool though. I'm a DIYer. All right, so it's like everybody in the world is making noise out here. Okay, so here is Joss in her box with her colors on there. Got a question for you all. Since this is my first official American Girl doll in a box, did the other girls of the year have like their own special boxes, or were they in the typical American Girl doll color box? I don't know. I'd be curious. Here's what I discovered after actually opening the box. Let me take it down so I can open it. And it's cool that the lid folds flat, because I'll be stashing that immediately. Okay, so I undid the ties on her. Everybody in the unboxing videos always snaps the ties out from the inside, right? You snap them here. But actually, I realized that after I did that, you just turn the box around. Oh, sorry about that. You turn the box around and you just snip these corners, right? And then she just falls out. Huh. How come nobody's done that before? At least I haven't seen anybody do that. They all reach around the doll and try to snip from the inside here. So if you just snip the ties from the back side, then she's free of the box with these little contraptions on. Nice and snug in her box. So Joss comes with her book like all dolls do. And to be honest, I will probably never read this book. I did watch the American Girl doll stop motion videos for Joss, so I pretty much have a good grasp of what her story is about. But as an adult collector, well, in my case anyway, I'm really interested in her face and her mold, and not really so much her backstory. So it's very unlikely that I'll be getting any of her accessories. That VW van is pretty cool, but I don't have any space for that to be displayed. And as far as the surfboard, I think I'm going to DIY a surfboard. I don't really have any room for that to be displayed either. Okay, so anyway, behind the book, here's what should be in here: her underwear, and she's not wearing her underwear because she's in a swimsuit, and then her case for her hearing aid. And this is about the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at that tiny little hearing aid, and they give you two, because even as an adult, they know who I am. It's probably get lost. I think I might just like glue this in her ear or use that teacher putty so it never comes out. And then there is a brush. It doesn't have real bristles, but it's still really cute. So once I put one in her ear, let me take that back out again. I'm going to put the other back into the container, into the holder, and put the book back into the holder. Put those both back into the box. All right, now, like I said, I already had Josh free, so I'm going to take her out of the box. And of course, this hairnet is a beast. I love the idea of the hairnet. I'm thinking what I might do is mix nudes. Well, let me put this in real quick before it gets knocked off somewhere. I can't find it. I think somebody said, well, maybe I'll address that real quick. Somebody said that the hairline was cut so that the hearing aid could fit, and it's only cut on one side, but actually her hairline is like that on both sides. So I'm not really sure where that came from, that the wig itself was cut to allow the hearing aid. Her hair's pulled back so you can see the hearing aid. But, and it only fits on this side over here. But the wig is not, doesn't appear to be cut on one side to accommodate the hearing aid. I don't see that to be true. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and take this off. I got derailed. This little thing is beast. And I'm thinking about making snoods for all the girls so that when they're on display, their hair is not messy. Keep that hair perfectly still. Now, this hair is beautiful. Let me see if I can get a good view. Look at it, it's sun-kissed. I love this wig. Yeah, Felicity's wig flows like this. And then I saw Mary Grace's wig. And I was like, wow, that wig is gorgeous. The color is just beautiful. But then I saw Joss's wig, and those highlights are just incredible. There are a lot of layers. Let's turn it around the back. And I can tell you right now, this is going to frustrate me to no end. The layers, though. Number 30 has layers like this, and her flyaways are ridiculous. But they are really pretty. So I give it that. There are some people who have been saying that her wig is really thin. And maybe, I don't know. She's not a doll that I would do a lot of braided hairstyles or historical hairstyles or anything like that. But I think the wig is fine for her. So I don't think it's not so thin that I'd want to send her back. I just don't feel that way about it. And that's surprising considering the other dolls that I have. Now, I'm looking at this from a perspective of a person who has been collecting Pleasant Company dolls, which are really different from Mattel dolls. So when I first got my first doll, I felt the difference between the Mattel and the Pleasant Company. I actually sent the Be Forever Addie back. Well, actually, I should say I sold her back to somebody on eBay, and I got the other Addie, and I don't regret that at all. So I've had a preference for it, and there are some people who are on the fence who are like, I'll never get a Mattel doll. They're just so horrible, you know. And there are some people who are like, I don't want those old Pleasant Company dolls. Then there are people who appreciate both, and I definitely appreciate both. And there have been some AG-tubers who are kind of like bash the new American Girl dolls, and I realize that there are some that have some, you know, questionable quality control issues for sure. But of the Mattel dolls that I've bought in the past few months, I'm fairly happy with them. Okay, now, I was wondering about this yesterday. Josh here, she's not super hard. So at first I thought maybe she was softer because she had come in the mail and the box had heated, and so she was a softer vinyl because of that. But it's been a day now, and she's been in a cool house, and oops, there goes that hearing aid. And her vinyl is still fairly soft. So I need to know, you guys out there, is this a thing? Are your Josses, are they softer than your other Mattel dolls? Is there some kind of softer vinyl switch? Or, I don't know. Let me say this real quick. American Girl, whether it's Pleasant Company or whether it's been Mattel, they've always had variation issues, and I'm not even sure the company considers it issues. What happens is a lot of the things made were outsourced to different people and different places, so that if you had a Kirsten sweater, or let's take Kirsten's doll, because on one of the Facebook groups, one of the ladies had Kirsten's doll, and she had like 8 different dolls. Some may have been done by a little old lady in a cottage, and Uzbekistan. And I'm not joking, I'm serious. And then another batch may have been done by a family craftsman in Ecuador. Or, you know what, I want to say, some of the labels do say in a South American country. They really do. You got to read these Pleasant Company labels. And some of them were made in China, okay? And there may have been 1 or 2 that were actually made in the United States. Some of the stuff was actually created in the United States by particular companies. Some of them were made in Germany. It says it on the labels. So you could have Kirsten's doll, and from different years, or sometimes even from the same years, and they were sourced from different places, and they could be almost like completely different. Okay, I gotta move the camera because I'm in the light. Okay, so that's better. Sorry about the dog barking. That's what happens when you live in an urban residential area. Anyway, so it's possible to have all these different variations. You can have variations in supplies. Like someone said to me that this particular Joss has these really like large curly eyelashes. And I thought that was kind of interesting too, because my Mattel dolls don't have lashes like that. They're shorter and stiffer. And so they wanted to know if I had custom her. And I'm like, nope, they came like that. So they're like, okay, so why does it look like there's variations in Joss? Well, there just are. Wherever she was made, all the Josses weren't necessarily made in the same factory in China or in the same production line. So it's possible that a different day, those were the eyelashes that were available. And so they were placed on this doll. So it's just possible to have the same doll and they're all slightly different. Who knows? And then Joss that year the batch may have been a softer vinyl, maybe on purpose, maybe not. So Kira, the doll for 2021, may be a hard vinyl. I don't really know. Some people are upset with American Girl about that inconsistency, but I think it's actually kind of cool. And it's even cool, my Pleasant Company dolls. I've had 2 Samanthas, I've had 2 Mollys, and even my 2 Pleasant Company Samanthas do not look exactly the same. And that's just really cool. Okay, so anyway, that's the thing about the lashes and the soft vinyl. So if your Joss has a softer vinyl than your other Mattel dolls, not quite as soft as my Pleasant Company dolls, but if she does, I would really like to know. Is this a thing, or maybe it's mine or several of us or something like that? All right, any rate, so I'm not going to judge her based on the Pleasant Company. I am used to this slightly smaller size now, and actually it's not so bad. It's cool. All right, now looking at Joss herself, I do really love this jacket. Okay, I wasn't like a big fan of her clothes. I'm not like beach bum surfer kind of person, so not quite into her outfit. But hey, she does her. She's cool enough anyway. This jacket though is really cute. Okay, I'm a sucker for little clothing, which is why I got the dolls to begin with. And look at this tiny little zipper. This thing is just so cute. And it zips fully. Underneath, she's wearing this swimsuit. And at first I was like, I don't really want the swimsuit. But you know what? I don't live near an ocean, but I do live on Lake Erie. So there are plenty of beaches. And maybe if I get a chance to, before this season is out or next season, I'm going to do a lot of beach pictures with her, which is probably why I'm going to go ahead and make the surfboard. It's a cute swimsuit. Here's what I like the most about it. Let's take the jacket off. I love this jacket. The swimsuit I'll probably pack away till next season, but this jacket you're going to see a lot of in the pictures. I like that swoop back. It does make it really easy to put this thing on too, so you're not going to be fighting with that swimsuit. The shorts are okay. I'm not into shorts or really into sandals, but they are cute. They're well made. American Girl, for the most part, from what I've seen and what I have of my Pleasant Company and American Girl doll stuff, they make good clothing. It's good quality. The stuff I've seen from Our Generation and My Life As, the material is cheap. It just is. If anybody has any Our Generation or My Life As stuff, my niece does, and you want to prove me wrong, you could tell me the outfit and I will try to go see if I can see it. But from what I've seen in the stores, the stuff is cheap. American Girl is not cheap, and they have seamed everything, and the stitches are nice. The serging is nice. The zippers are adorable. They have spared no expense, it seems. Okay, so she's got these faux buttons here, which are absolutely cute, but the outfit velcros, which I totally understand. I am like anti-velcro, but this is a kid's outfit. And the Pleasant Company dolls, they have some velcro, but they have a lot of zippers and buttons too, so I can imagine for little fingers those was not great. So there's a faux pocket. This one's a faux pocket, but this side pocket over here is actually a real pocket. And I'm thinking if I had bought Jess's accessories, she probably could have fit her cell phone inside that pocket. I'll have to give that some thought. Maybe I'll DIY a cell phone. Maybe I'll get a cell phone from another set. Because although I don't like the clothing from Our Generation and My Life As, their accessories are really cool. So maybe I'll get that there. Once again, I'm not in seeing the sandal thingies. I'm not really into, I don't like sandals much. I just don't really like wearing them. I don't like having my toes out like that, but she is a beach bum. She's a surfer girl, so they are appropriate for her. I've heard they're hard getting them on and off. I've seen adults do demonstrations and they kind of fiddle with them. So that's a consideration for children. Probably if she's not in the beach, I will take these off and they'll go in the box. And I won't see them again until beach season. Now, I didn't get any accessories or anything like that to go with Joss. Like I said, for the most part, I'm interested in the dolls. I collect the dolls. I make my own clothing for the dolls. And I'm not always into their accessories. And I really don't have room to store their accessories. If I'm going to get something, I would like it to be displayed, and I don't really have any room for that right now. I wasn't too much really into what was in her collection. I really prefer like the cutesy, fluffy, cute outfits. Like Sam has all these cute dresses, and she's fluffy and she's frilly. That's the kind of stuff I like. Stuff that I would wear for formal occasions, but not every day. And Joss is kind of an everyday kind of girl. Blue jeans and t-shirts and warm-ups, and I'm not really too much into that kind of stuff. That's like normal stuff for me. When I get a doll, I want stuff that, fills the imagination. It's mostly for things that I can't do or I'm not doing myself. So it's different consideration for me than it would be if I was getting for a child. The child, you might want to have something that represents them and their everyday life, and the child's, the doll's dressed like them and it's cool like them and it does the activities they do. In my case, my dolls are doing the activities that I'm not doing, like, being princesses and doing historical dress and things that I can't do every day. So that's kind of like my take on the accessories and things. Not saying I will never get any accessories. Just saying that that's kind of not my goal for with the dolls. Okay, I think that was enough. I'm really happy with this purchase. I'm really, really happy with this doll. And I was happy with American Girl and how fast the doll shipped and just the overall quality. At some point, maybe before Christmas, I'll get Nanea. I can't hardly wait. Hopefully she will be as exciting as Joss is. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.